What are you looking at? You're not boobs. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Hello, buddy, Watcher here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Look at the little dancing people in the bottom. I kind of like that. Okay, so last time we were coerced by our best friend, I guess, into joining a literature club we didn't give an F about, and there were girls in there, and they're all thirsty girls. So now we're gonna write a poem and try to get one of them to like us. So is this where we're gonna like actually decide if we like people? I don't know. I haven't decided who I like yet. So let's just pick words that I like and see what happens. I like bubbles. I like warm. I like heartbeat. I like, oh God, music. Amazing. Lollipop. Destiny. Fantasy. Oh, I wanted ocean. Oh, shit. Kitty. Vivid. Despise. Crimson. Fireflies. Determination. Rain cloud. Rose. Sweet. Bed. Comfort. Calm. There we go. That ought to be good. Hi again, Washu. No problem. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. We just didn't even care about our day at school. Just that's the only thing that matters is we're back at literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Washu. No problemo, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Girl, I swear to God. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, I didn't. You want to fight about it? And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mama. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, that's funny. What kind of manga does she read? I want to know now. Don't worry, guys. Washu always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. That's right, that's exactly how I am. He helps me with my busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Ehehehe. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I don't know, maybe like 6 out of 10. I might be a little jealous. How come you and Washu can become good friends too? Sayori? Huh? Dude, you just don't. What the heck is this? You gotta let people have. Oh my God, I'm so distracted. I love the colors of this hair. Jesus. Okay, what was I saying? You can't just force people to become friends. It's gotta be natural. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What did she bring me? Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. What is it? Come on, I want to know now. Sorry, I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Saving. Okay. Hey, don't worry about it. There's no choices in this game. What the First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Aw, this person is nice. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. Oh my gosh, this person has like crazy charm factor. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. What is it? Woo! It's like How to Read for Dummies, Volume 1. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I knew that this was just a front. This club has nothing to do with literature. It's just people hanging out. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man! Oh my god, it's just so boring. Do something. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. And I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Read the book! I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. And I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to showing that to everyone. Girl, right now, this is definitely not coming across as a club that I would want to join, other than, you girls. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's actually a good point. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Watch this. Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could, Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Wow. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god! Too close. So close you're pixelated. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. You were looking at me when I was sleeping? That's like a phobia. Don't ever do that again. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, that sounds great! Why didn't they ever come up with a napping club? Probably because that would be very inappropriate for high schoolers to, sleep next to one another. But that would probably be so popular. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you gotta have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Raise my arms. It's what I do best. Oh, that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Girl, I can tell by your expression right now that you don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over around here. What? Ah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sawyer's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you won't, and you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ah! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What the heck is happening? There is no way that a girl would just be okay with this. Just touching a blazer. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Oh wait, Baka? It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah, hi guys. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Hehe. It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. I mean, everyone was thinking it, though. Look at this weird distortion. What the hell is this, like, making me sick? Anyway. You look so much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Woo! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. See, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Oh, that's so cute. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time! Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Hey, we were having like a conversation. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, I forgot. Okay, here we go. Saving! Saving! Return. Yay! Washu, I can't wait to read yours. Wait, are we gonna read it out loud, like in the class where we stand up? I remember there was a way that we could get extra credit in like middle school or something like that, and I was super antisocial during that time. That time in my life, like I didn't even hardly talk to anyone. It wasn't really, I know it's probably like hard to imagine now, but I remember we could all get extra credit if we went to the front of the class and read our poem. And I remember the teacher like really liked mine. And so I didn't really care what other people thought, which was really weird at that time. And I went and I said my poem out loud and everyone just looked at me like, oh my God, he can talk. What is this? I think there was only like 2 people that did that. Peer pressure, you know, but I got that dank extra credit, I remember. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find any inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh God. Who should I share my... Oh, okay, here we go. All right, bam. Oh God. It doesn't matter what order? Is this like choose... Oh my God. Does it say something about me, the first person that I give it to? What did I don't even remember the words that I picked. This is terrible. I looked at my phone and I was gonna say whatever number is in the first slot is what I'm gonna do. It's 232, so I'm gonna go 1, 2. It's gonna go to this one. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I can't remember. Oh no, it's the child! I thought that was the tall one! Oh no. Oh God. Well, this is happening. Hey. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. God, I hate you so much right now. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just, it didn't evoke any emotions. Do you have emotions? The only emotion you wear is irritated. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. My God, that's like actual pain. But anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh my God. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. What the hell is happening? Oh my God, it was so good. Natsuki, it was the best. You're so creative. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I mean, it was a try at complex literature, I guess. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, it involves a really oh God. Sorry, her face made me stop thinking for a second. Involves a lot of complex literature things. You wouldn't understand, Baka. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Oh, okay. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's more lighthearted. It's loose, you know? It's like low-fat ice cream. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. And it helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud then I won't take that away from her. Oh my god. Has my fate been chosen? Let me share with someone else. I think this is the tall one. Yay! Yuri! It's pretty terrible. Oh, god, it kinda sucks, bro. Yuri stares at the poem. Oh, god dang it. A minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading. Oh god, this is so awkward. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be, after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Dude, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. I want to read your poem. I'll read your poem. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. I mean, like, you're the only one that's given me feedback so far. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Yeah, you think? Biased how? Well, never mind. Yeah, she likes little tiny cute simple things. But you know what? When she explained it, I totally get it. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Dude, girl, gossip her right now. Rip her apart. Cat fight. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Probably yes. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh god, is this gonna be like Dante's Inferno, where it's gonna be like fucking 5 stanzas and you have to think about it? Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lighter flickers. I flicker back. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm sorry, I have so much trouble handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It took me maybe like, I don't know, 10 seconds? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Washu. Oh, really? I was just, asking if you were into ghosts. I mean, I get it, being afraid of the future. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solid than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. I like the flickering where I say the light flickers and I flicker back. I like that part. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Awesome. Oh my god, I have to read every single one of these girls' poems. Jeez. Okay, fine. You're up, Sayori. Let me see yours. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Washu! Baloney. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, do we get to read our poem? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah! Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Washu poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Ehehehe. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Washu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that then. Yay! I want to read your poem. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Oh my god, please be borderline genius awesome. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hey, we'll see about that. Oh my god, here it comes. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. And you asked me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not Nat. I want breakfast. That's adorable! Oh, come on. How do I continue? Sayori, that's so cute! Oh my gosh, because she sleeps in all the time. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. I loved it. Oh, it was so cute. Dopamine. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah, I didn't even read hers. But next time, I won't forget. Oh, I get it. We're not going to be able to get to all of them. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, Monica, here we go. Hi, Washu. What up, girl? Having a good time so far. I don't know, 5 out of 10. Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do together, I'm always listening. Oh my god, we should do that thing where each person says a word, and then we figure out a way to make it into a poem as a unit. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Or where we, like, continue a limerick. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Washu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh. Okay. Now it's obvious to me. So it doesn't even matter what order you go in. That's why Sayori liked it. Oh my god. Okay, so you have to think very carefully of the words that you're... Wow, I'm so dumb. I even knew that at the beginning, but I didn't even think about it. So, like, that would be the chance that you actually have to, like, get with the girl you want. I bet the first one's kind of a freebie, and then the second one's gonna matter. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Huh. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. How is this ever supposed to be a horror game? I just want to throw that out there. Like, right now, I'm so comfortable and happy. Huh. You sure are not reading into this too much. Ah, I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in that case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expected. Well, unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure we'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha. Ah! Ah! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, fine. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god. Oh, it's so long. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? That was pretty deep. Unexpectedly deep. Do you feel trapped, Monica? Like everyone expects you to do things? It's very, freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, that's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Oh god, is this like how we're gonna save our life, as if we see which one of the girls is crazy? An epiphany! Yeah, it's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah, I like that one. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No, thank you. Phew, jeez, emotions happened. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities, except for Sayori. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh, that's true. They probably hate each other's styles. Wait, do these two hate each other? Oh no. Blueberry and Strawberry hate each other. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Yeah? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Wait, hold on. That's not a good idea. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Washu did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Oh my god, they're like totally bitching out over there. Oh god. And watch you like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh god. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Washu appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Washu started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh god. I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Oh god, saving! Oh god, saving quickly! Whew! Washu! She's just trying to make this look bad. That's not true. She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Washu. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Washu? Oh god, don't make me choose. Well... Oh, Jesus. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh my god. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up the words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! Oh god. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Washu? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in your conflict. Yo, dog, yeah, but we're trapped in the same room together. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Oh, stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because. Well. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh god, she's trying so hard to fix this situation. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression in her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. I mean, you should probably be a little embarrassed about that, but... Aha! Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her getting herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Washu, how about you? I hated it. Oh, yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, God. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Washu, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? I mean, they're both kind of arrogant. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whoa. You know, Washu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's, Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.